Hello friends, and welcome to another tutorial with me, your host and friend, Josh. Today, we're going to be learning the song Palace by Sam Smith. A special shout out to Montserrat Silva for suggesting this song. I love this song. It's just one of those songs that from the first time I heard it, I knew I had to learn it on the piano. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and now let's get into the tutorial. Today we're going to go over three main sections: the verse, the chorus, and then the short piano break near the end of the song. Let's get started with the verse. So the way I like to play the song is to have most of the time to match the melody in the right hand of the piano, but also use my right hand at the same time to play some of the chords. I won't be perfectly matching the melody, but I feel that it's a way that the song sounds good, whether you're playing it as an accompaniment or whether you're just soloing by yourself. In the song preview, I generally played with the melody, but feel free to adjust it as you see fit for yourself. So starting out, we have this A chord. That's going to be an A, C sharp, and E in the left hand, and then A and C sharp in the right hand. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move from this A chord to this D chord by keeping our A's the same, and then we're just going to go to a D and an F sharp here in the left hand and this D in the right hand. After this, we go right back to the A chord. So really what we're doing is we're just moving a couple fingers here and going. So it's kind of like a D over A chord because we have an A in the bass, but I feel that this is just an easy way to play it and a way that sounds good, so that's why I like to do it. This is actually something I like to do a lot when I'm moving between the 1 chord and the 4 chord, which in this case, because we're in the key of A is the 1 chord and D is the 4 chord. So after this, we move on to an F sharp minor chord, which is going to be F sharp, C sharp, F sharp in the left hand, and A and C sharp in the right hand. And then onto an E chord. Everything just moves down a bit, so we have E, B, E in the left hand, G sharp and B in the right hand. Then back up to the F sharp minor chord. After this, we go to a D chord, which is, I like to play D, A, and D in the left hand, F sharp and A in the right hand. So a little different than before, but you can play them the same if you want. And then just walk up the same chords we had before, E and F sharp minor. Then repeat that, D, E, F sharp minor. After this, we go to another D, the first way we played it, then down to this A chord, then E and F sharp minor. And on this time I play the F sharp minor. I usually don't play this C sharp up here, so just these 4 here. All right, so I know that was a lot. Let me go through that once all together. So what I would do is I would practice that kind of first, and then if you're comfortable, go back and watch the preview and you can try to add the melody on top of that. Something along those lines. Also, quick apology that sometimes I noticed when I'm playing the preview, I like to play this, which is a 10th, a D and like the F sharp or something like that, which I know a lot of people can't reach. So if you're trying to play that and you just can't reach, just play either an octave, or if you can't reach that, just like the D and the A, whatever notes are in the chord. Sometimes I just like to play it like this and I forget that my hands are really big and that other people can't play that. Like my hands are really, I can reach here. All right, so that takes care of the verse. By the way, the intro is just the same chords as the verse. Now we get into the chorus. The chorus is just 4 chords that are repeated, so let's go over those chords. First we have a D, which is going to be D's in the left hand. For the whole chorus, I like to play octaves in the left hand. So we have D's, then we have A, D, F sharp, and A in the right hand. Then we move on to this E chord, which is E's in the left hand, B, E, G sharp, and a B here in the right hand. After this, a C sharp 7 chord, which is kind of the fun chord of this song, you might call it, because it has this F, which is not in the key of A. So what we would expect to hear is this C sharp minor 7 chord, because it has E that is in the key, but instead they use an F and make it a C sharp 7 chord with a major third. That's something that kind of makes the chorus stand out in the song, and I think it's really cool. That again is C sharps in the left hand, C sharp, F, G sharp, and B in the right hand. Lastly, we have a F sharp minor chord. F sharps in the left hand, A, C sharp, F sharp, and A in the right hand. So then this just repeats 3 times, and then on the last time, we just kind of land on this D chord, and we kind of just sit there. Or you could play the C sharp also to match with the melody and play it like a D major 7 chord. And then back into the A chord, which is on the verse. So the last section we have to learn is this little piano break that's at the end of the song. We actually already know the chords because they're the same chords that we used in the verse, but I just want to show you how I kind of hear it if you want to match the original as close as possible. So that's going to sound like this. So starting out, we start with this A chord, and we're just going to kind of roll up from this A to this B to this C sharp. Then we go to our D and back to the A again. Then we roll up again, go back to the A. And then on this F sharp minor chord, we're going to play this C sharp and A in the right hand. Maybe this A also. And then when we go here, we're going to play C sharp and A at the same time, and then go to a G sharp, E, and then roll up into this D chord with the D, E, and F sharp. Then we're just going to walk right up to the E and F sharp minor chord, and then repeat. Finish by playing just these notes, F sharp, A, and E. Alright, that's the end of this tutorial. Go back and rewatch any sections that you had problems with, and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. That is it for this video today. Thank you so much for spending the time to watch my video. I really want to make these videos as best as possible for you, my friends. So if you have any suggestions or critiques or comments or anything, be sure to let me know down in the comments. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you haven't yet, and have an amazing rest of your day.